Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. The New Zealand dollar has leaped and an aggressive risk appetite is back in favour on equity markets as the perception grows that the global inflation surge has passed its peak and will ease from here. But so far the bond market isn't so sure and seems to be sitting this one out. Triggering the sudden mood change was an unexpected easing in the American CPI inflation rate. Analysts had expected the American headline inflation rate to ease from 9.7% in June to 8.7% in July, but it actually came in under that at 8.5%. This was largely because petrol prices have retreated more than expected, but food prices haven't shown the same retreat yet. Equity markets like this news because it might mean the US Fed will take its foot off the rate rising accelerator sooner. That does seem unlikely anytime soon, however. But in a building worry, American wholesale inventories keep on rising, up by $182 billion in a year to June, which is a 25% surge. But to be fair, sales have risen sharply too, on a nominal basis up 20%, so the inventory to sales ratio, while high, isn't out of range yet. Also helping the mood in financial markets was a short statement from the Chinese military saying they have completed their exercises around Taiwan. And China's annual inflation rate rose to 2.7% in July from 2.5% in June, but this was below market forecasts of 2.9% for July. Even so, this was the fastest rise in consumer prices there since July 2020, mainly due to a surge in food prices. Meanwhile, China's producer price inflation eased to a 17-month low of 4.2% in July, easing from 6.1% in June. In Australia, they're preparing for a record winter grain harvest. This comes at a lucky time for them as international demand is rising, just as international supply is constrained by both war and drought. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 2.78% and 2 basis points lower than this time yesterday. And Wall Street is up in its Wednesday trade, with the S&P 500 up a strong 2%. And the price of gold will open today at $1,796 an ounce, which is up another $2 an ounce. And oil prices start up today $1.50 a barrel from this time yesterday, up to just over $91.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just under $97.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open today at 64.3 US cents, which is an overnight jump of 1.5 cents from this time yesterday. Against the Australian dollar, we're up 1/4 cent to 90.6 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're 3/4 cent higher at 62.3 euro cents. And that means our trade-weighted index starts today at 72.3, up 110 basis points, and now well above the tight range we've been in for the past month. In fact, our highest in more than 3 months. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was